Hello, Shawnee.
Ashman on a Monday.
This is a Milne Road Studios production.
Here we are, folks. If it's wet outside, it's dry in here. Here we are.
It's Monday.
Yeah, Monday afternoon.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom.
He's got a new stick.
I have got a new stick, and anytime I've got a new stick, that's dangerous.
All right, welcome everybody.
So you've got to lean forward, right? I don't know.
It is Monday.
Monday afternoon, if you don't mind.
Monday the 16th.
And away we go, Monday the 16th in the afternoon. Just doing what we do, telling people how it is.
The Oscars are on.
Oscars are on. Got no idea. I think Top Gun just won Best Film for 1988, so I don't know what's...
That's funny. That's a good one.
No idea what's going on.
Sheeskus, what a world. We've got a bit of rain today, mate.
Raining very heavily, isn't it? Yeah. I like it. I like it. I'm not a hot weather guy, so 23, 24, bit of rain around, doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't hurt.
I think it's good. Good we don't have to use the sprinklers down the back anyway.
No, exactly. We don't have to piss too
The
much
the Murray River can get fuller. Yeah.
Keep the bladder full too.
Here we are, Monday again. We've missed another Sunday, and Murray Sontag's gone by, and Sundays now turning into Mondays.
I don't mind it though. It's a bit of a change up for everyone, isn't it? I mean, Michelle obviously might take her a day or two. She gets to get to Wednesday or so to get her listen in, but Mondays are okay, aren't they?
I reckon so. And
Yeah.
we got a bit of lighting done today too for Barb Nays Wanderer from the theatre company.
Well, Bob, he said he wanted to see our faces, which I know is a request that no one else has had, but Bob has, and you've added some beautiful lighting to the
Nice soft
studio
lighting.
now,
If I could show people what it looks like. This one looks like we're at the awards, doesn't it?
Oh, that's very Oscars. Very Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no, a bit of rain, everybody. It's coming from the northwest as the heavy rain does come from Perth, and it's directly over Adelaide. So there was a front that came through. Well, not a front. There was a feed that came in early this morning.
Yep.
And this afternoon we've just got the consolidator, the one that will just probably put down about 5, 6, 7, 8 mil, I reckon.
Well, and look, next couple of days, very nice indeed as well on the back of that. No rain, but cloudy, 25, 26. Should be a nice couple of days in Adelaide over this week. So
should be good out at Virginia tomorrow with all the clay.
All right. What are you doing out there?
Just a couple of local builders out there that use all double glazing, and it's a bit of...
Gowans?
I can't say. But let's say a big g'day. Big g'day to Chris.
Well... You keep leaning forward, but I've got a new prop, everyone. It's because I've only got short arms, built like Dickie Knee. Bob, that was another bit of feedback he gave us. He didn't like us leaning forward to the camera each time, so Bob's trying to straighten us up. So we've now got a windscreen wiper, which will now mean that I can reach the buttons and keep the crowd going. So it's look, we can do that. See if we can do that. And then when we've had enough of them, we turn it off, and no one knows that I've leant forward. So, Bob, you're improving the show,
Let's
Bob.
get back to the big shout-out to the Gowan boys.
Yes.
Chris and James.
Yes.
Howdy, fellas. We'll get you on this little podcast soon. I know I've been into Chris a fair bit saying when, and he said, well, give us a date, white man, and I can't quite get him a date yet, but we've made a little bit more room up in here. I took the fridge out on Murray Sontag and... put it in the other room, and it's just freed us up a little bit more room. We can swing half a cat. Apple's come out of the rafter, and she's gone behind the other fan there. So
the old Martian.
She's still looking pretty good.
I like
Never
it.
seen a Martian with bush before. Come on, use your wand.
Oh, sorry. I have seen a Martian with bush, but she didn't ever write back. So... Obviously, the Gowans boys, we've had a few people inquiring about how they come on, so we might have to, the 100th show, I know we've got that coming up. What are we, 97 today, I believe?
Might have to be the 100th, so we might have a crowd here and see if the Gowan boys are ready to come over. And I'll have to get a marquee up there because there'll be there'll be more like 15 people here, which will be massive for the little studio.
That will absolutely go off.
So that's coming up probably, I reckon, in April, May, maybe.
Yeah, well, I know
This
you're away
month
next
gone.
week.
Yeah, this month's gone this week already. So
we're probably up to April. Next week, obviously, state election on the 21st.
actually, yes, we've got a vote this week. Actually, see, we're not here.
So anyone that isn't going to be here, or you can't be bothered getting off the lounge on Saturday, just make sure you get out there this week. Don't want to cop a fine. I believe the fine's gone up to $500 now. Don't want to give the government an extra $500. So get out there and make sure you cast your vote. Whether you're either orange or red, I think that'll be the two of choice this weekend. I can't see blue playing too much into that, so probably either orange or red, I would say. But anyway, get out and look it up. The ATO, the government website. If you just put in where to early vote, it'll come up and show you where you can go to vote early. So
Vote wisely.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think
Every
a lot of
count
people
matters.
do.
Yeah, every count
Trace their
matters.
hand around the finger or whatever. Some people tend to do that still, but because they can't be bothered picking a side. Yeah, look, it'll be an interesting one, won't it?
Who knows how it's going to turn out?
Yeah. Orange, One Nation, your mob, although I think you've changed back to name.
Caravan. I like the Caravan man.
Matthew
now.
Caravan.
Yeah.
He's good. So they, One Nation, as we've heard, a lot of noise about them. A lot of people saying they're going to vote for them. So, and if you look on the internet and all those sort of social things in the last
Be
week,
swinging like a bowl of keys, huh? It'll be right out there, I reckon.
a lot of people. People on the
want-
social media wearing orange. So does that translate to votes? I can't wait to see Saturday night. Channel 9, Brendan Raglis from Channel 9. He'll be doing it for 6 hours or something. So it'll be interesting going seat by seat, just saying what the fallout is for Ashton and the Liberals. But, the other thing is, Ash, it's an election. So we've seen surprises over the years. So perhaps...
I think it's time for
Libs
change,
might,
mate. I think it's the world's fairly cooked with everything at the minute, so I think change is coming everywhere. So why wouldn't it go into politics?
Yeah.
Even at state level.
It's going to be fascinating. I mean, look, to the Libs, surprisingly, everyone's expecting them to be in the toilet, but, election day, who the hell knows? People may not be watching social media or anything. They may just wander down because they've always, as you and I have said, have voted blue for generations. Perhaps they just wander down and automatically tick the blue box. It's good. It's Saturday night is going to be fascinating. I know most people will sit there going, "You're an idiot, Shaun," but I will sit there in great fascination.
You've got to be a stereotype to sit there and watch it, that's for sure.
Well, that is me. I'll be sitting there watching every minute of it. Watching all the seats, and probably so then we can also, for the show, we can relay back the week after when you're back, just to what's taken place and give people the best insight.
You're going to shoot up to the Sunshine Coast, the beautiful Sunshine Coast up in Queensland there, and
that's One Nation heartland.
Catch Reese and Debbie up, and
yeah.
Alex and Dave there. We'll have a bit of fun at the Surf Life clubs. That's the best thing about going up there and getting a big snitty and a few new couple of Queensland beers there, and it's good fun. Get a bit of rain, bit of sweat up there.
Locals would be friendly, wouldn't they, up there? The RSLs, the old Rissoles?
Absolutely. No, it's good. And they're only they're not far from the beach anyway. They're only a couple of k's off. So
come back with a tan, Ash, man.
And it's beautiful up there. It's a beautiful place. So can't wait to fly up there. That's a 3 o'clock flight straight to the Sunshine Coast Airport, and that's about a 2.5 hour flight direct, which is fantastic. You don't have to go via Sydney, Melbourne to get home.
Well, you just have a kip on the way up, don't you? And then you wake up when you get up there, and then you run out. And
3 o'clock, I'll be itching for a coldie anyway, I reckon.
They'd serve them on the plane. Who are you going with?
I'm not sure that we're going with Virgin on this one.
Yeah, well, you always do Virgin going up. I always think you go away Virgins and you come back Jetstar or Pornstar. So you go away Virgins and you come back Pornstars.
Yeah.
I'll come back Virgin.
I've got a few few ideas on that, but no, it's a nice airport to go to. It's back in time, you know. It hasn't really been updated. I know they're spending a bit of money up there now.
Yep.
Because most of the airports now have got the quick check-ins now anyway, and the body scanners, so it does move the lines a bit quicker. I know there's a little bit of money up there. $19.75 will buy you a 425 mil coldie before you get on the plane to come home. So
what?
Fucking beer's expensive on the Sunshine
Coast.
$19.75. I said, do I get a fucking coaster with that drink?
Oh.
And he says, hey, mate, that's the price. I said, all right, can I have a coaster, please? He said, no.
Oh.
So,
well,
anyway,
you just take one, anyone.
We're pretty tough above the border. That's what they say up there.
1975.
1975 prices, yep.
Well, actually, the prices at Adelaide Oval went up again for this season. So beer's now at $12.
12's about the maximum I can spend. If it's over that, I'd prefer to go without, because it's just, beer's not worth that much money.
Do you reckon a year or two ago, though, we used to say, if it's over $10, I'm not paying it. Now we're like, 12, oh, geez. I don't know, 12 to me for one little bloody cup of beer.
Sure. And it's probably your 3.8 anyway. It's probably not even a total heavy, is it?
Well, Scotty Cox will always get you your 2.8s. You know, for $12, he loves his.
The paymaster, you're talking.
The paymaster. He always.
Yeah, no, I changed him to a male over the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, because he was going to be the pay girl, but
I heard that was going to be the pay girl.
We've now got him as the paymaster. So Scotty Coxell,
yeah, Scotty,
that's your new name, mate, the paymaster. So every time you hear that, that's you.
He's the paymaster is always very economical with his beer buying, and you know,
he did buy us a beer on the. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
With behind the plate, so
it's unusual for the paymaster to buy one too, because you know, don't want to give the money away. You know, so did very well though, the paymaster. But yeah, so beer's gone up again. The other thing that I could not believe, a bucket of chips at the footy now will now set you back $8.
Priceless.
For a thing of chips.
Yeah, that's it. You got to pay for Adelaide Oval somehow, don't you?
Oh, gee whiz.
It's crazy.
I said to my daughter Millie when we go to the Port game, she's going to have to get a job now just so she can afford her chips and a drink.
$20. It costs you $50 to go and get two drinks and 2 packs of chips.
Outrageous. So, and then you've got to try and put up with watching Port.
Yeah, that's a wow.
And we're probably...
but anyway, we do love the experience in there, whatever we're watching.
And, yeah. But then you've got to put up with Port playing this year too, so that's going to be...
They're going to go through some hurt for a while, but we're going to start with Behind the Plate, mate. I think...
Here we go. We might as well kick it off with some baseball.
Let's start with the local league. We did get up to the Golden Grove one on the weekend.
Didn't we?
We started... Let's start on Friday night. The girls...
Friday night. Yep.
Take it away. The girls played away at West Beach for the grand final.
West Beach played against West Torrens, who had beaten them in the previous 2 grand finals. So you always want to try and make up for that. Michelle and Michaela. Apparently Michaela Payne just dominated with the bat. She absolutely took to West Torrens like there was no tomorrow. She belted them. So, but they ended up winning down there. They won the grand final. So well done to the girls, Michelle and Michaela and the ladies. Ended up beating West Torrens in a turnaround from the last 2 years. So very good.
They were down early too?
6-0 down or something. I don't know. Anyway, they were down. And Shane George, the man who sounds like Jimmy Barnes' brother, he basically got tossed out of the game.
He had a walk-off, didn't he?
Yes, he got tossed out of the game for arguing. Apparently he said the word please, which I think the reason he got tossed was that no one expected Shane to say please.
There you go.
Yeah, I think if he'd said F
I think
off,
it was to do with the rainbow myself,
yeah.
But anyway.
The rainbow Shane. Perhaps he's a changed man. I don't know. He might be going through changes in life.
I don't think he's changed at all. I think he said what it needed to be said. He wasn't happy with some of the calls. And obviously the rainbow that he was talking to said, please get off the diamond.
Well, I
went there. I'm not sure how she spoke, but anyway,
I
that's how it goes. He's got evicted.
yeah, so he's been tossed out, but the girls thought, well, bugger it, we'll just win it anyway. So congratulations to them.
Isn't it good they dug deep as well, that they were down? And I did say to Michelle, might have been last week, that if they are down, just say NNW, there's no next week. You've got to take it, don't you? You can't say, well, it was a good loss. No, a loss is a loss is a loss.
I think they've listened to you, Ash.
I reckon they might have taken it on board.
I think they have, and this is what again you provide, is that knowledge. So you've helped get them up. I think we'll say that. Ash White helping Division 2 women's win the premiership against West Torrens. That's what Ash does. So that was Friday.
So the girls dug deep. They got that one done.
Yes,
and they were proud to wear their winning tops medals.
No, they had nothing.
Didn't even promote it.
But they were happy.
They were. They were
happy.
Walking around with their chests out, weren't they? They were all.
They were, very much so. And look,
chin up.
We like chests out. No, well done to the ladies. We congratulations. It's been a couple of years of battling away against that mob, so it's always nice to beat West Torrens, as Ash and I well and truly know. So well done to you, ladies. Saturday. The Division 6 men played at 9 a.m. You and I were out there, and I think you and I just walked around and lift spirits amongst the whole oval while we were there, and could have also led to the fact that the boys won 12-10.
Super game too, wasn't it? Went very deep.
Well,
they were down. Both teams were down by 3 to 4 late in the game, and it sort of looked like one team had got up, and it looks like they were going to go through, and then the other team clawed back.
Well, the little 12-year-old relief pitcher, Nick Fowler, he came on and decided to walk a few, and so he made it a bit close, and I think he just wanted to have an exciting finish. So really, when you look at it, there's still loaded bases, Ashman, when they had the 2 out and they won the game with the 3rd.
He was chasing a few quails, wasn't he, around the net there for a bit, but
he made Kirby exercise a bit.
Look,
so
he managed to get it back, didn't he? Which was fantastic to him, because you can lose your shit, and like everything after that, you just lose your feel and you've got nothing. And then somehow he dug in that second dig he did, and that was enough to sort of pull him into the 3rd, just to throw consistent enough to.
Found some huzbar.
He some good strikes and some good curves, and it was.
He was under pressure, and he 14-12. We were only a couple of runs away, and they had loaded bases.
How's the paymaster?
To dig out of that,
the paymaster still must have got 4 from 5, did he?
Paymaster went 4 for 5, and if you did notice, I certainly did, turned a couple of double plays. He even won himself. He said to the second baseman, Dave Petman, no, you stay there. I've got this. Fielded it, trot on the base, and threw the bloke out at first.
How good's that?
Very, very impressive work. And
double play on your own. That's pretty cool.
I think that's what the paymaster brings. He just that consistency. He's not a big player. He's not a big name player. He just gets on and gets the
he's
job
always
done.
there.
And
then the big arm of the military came in, and Greg Rogers popped one over left field there. You can't throw me. Who gives you the right to throw that to me? I'm gonna knock it over.
You don't throw hay to me, is what he kept saying, and I agree with him. And look,
he fucking cracked it, didn't he? He knew off the bat it was gone.
Adelaide Kitty didn't know. He just thrown him a high fastball, and I've been watching and other news services, and seen quite a lot of drones and bombs. I thought I was on X watching that. That's how large it went. I believe it got down to the shops. So Greg absolutely demolished
it. Give him a cheer.
And not only that, Greg Rogers, that was a 3-run home run. And they won 12-10 by 2, and that was in the last inning. So
he's nearly 58 like me, mate. He's doing all right. His batting is still superb. He's solid on
game.
First, and he knows the game. He was brought up on it. It was a nipple for him, wasn't it? Really, but
Well, and look, I mean, let's be honest. The pitch came gift wrapped. It was a fastball chest height to Greg, which you don't do, and he's wrapped it up, sung "Happy Birthday" as it was coming down, and Greg duly dispatched it for 3 runs. Which, in the end, if you look at it for that match, it was so even that game, such a great grand final between the two sides that it ended up being the difference.
Adelaide
really.
Baseball Club, yes.
Yeah, Adelaide Angels. Congratulations to them. They had come fourth at the end of the minor round and knocked off West Torrens in a midweek game due to the rain out. Knocked off Goodwood in the prelim and got through to the grand final and only lost 12-10. So,
To be fair, they only bought 1 beer and then went straight home afterwards.
Were they there?
Yeah, you know the rule. We're all told, aren't we, to go and have 1 beer at least, say thanks for putting on the game. But I only saw 1 purchase.
Yeah,
1 purchase. Come on, boys.
One little kiddie said, "Where's the bathroom?" And so he went out a wee. And then I think another guy wandered in with a beer and bought a beer. That was all we saw of them. So that was a little bit disappointing. I will get on to Min, their president, about that, because I thought that, I know Adelaide were involved in, 5, 6 other finals that day, so you want to get to them. But still you need Div 6 level, Ash. It's about the camaraderie, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, absolutely. There it is there. That's on the finger, mate. It's
come in and have a beer.
Go and have a beer and say thanks for putting on the show. So win, lose or draw. Yeah, get over it. Like Adelaide have won plenty.
Well,
and they're a very solid team, aren't they? They have been. And that Div 6 team, Div 5 team, that's been around for a long time. And boy, oh boy, they can bat. But they got tidied up. They got tidied up by the Chook and
well done.
And the military and everyone else. Kirby was great behind the plate there.
Always is Kirby. I think he's 73 now, but he still does a good job. And
he's looking more and more like his dad, isn't he?
Oh, John played till he was 98 and still dominated. We had a final once down at Southern Districts, which John pitched for us, and God knows what age he was, and he pitched the whole 7 innings and shut out Southern Districts to 0. Anyway, they thought it was a B-grade guy that we'd got from the year before. They said, how unfair was that?
You've stacked the team.
You've stacked the team and used the B-grade guy. It was John Smith at the age of 73. He just amazing family.
Yeah,
Smiths,
well done,
and
Kirby.
we love him. We love him. The Smiths and Aaron, young Aaron, he's out and about playing. So, no, we love the Smiths. And then one person we haven't mentioned, Dana Manson.
Nunny.
Dana Manson.
Solid. Very solid. Had a nice long chat with him up there. It was excellent. So
I've hit the wrong one with me.
You're
stick, Bob.
fucking hopeless with the music.
Bob, this is what happens, Bob. I'm telling you. Can you just turn that off with your finger? That might be the better way.
Bob, we've created a monster here. This guy with the windscreen wiper needs to go out to the car wash.
I've never had a long stick, Ash, as you know. And
it's going to be confiscated soon.
I'm very in trouble with it.
We've started and stopped 4 times.
Might have to shorten it. Anyway, so you were speaking to Danon.
Yeah, spoke to Nunny for a while. I hadn't called him up for about 5 years or so, but... look, he's still a good teacher, mate. He's still a good role model.
Great guy.
He'll say no over a second beer just to get home safely. So he's a terrific bloke.
Really?
That
wasn't my experience Saturday.
I tipped my cap to, after grand final, he probably had a couple, but
yeah.
Good bloke, very solid, very, very good role model. I love the guy a bit.
Terrific guy.
He's sort of almost a killer once he goes onto the ground. He's like a different person, but.
Still plays really, really, really great baseball.
Aggressive baseball, isn't it?
And just really.
It's not the size of the dog, is it?
Oh, he's a dog in the fight. I'm telling you, he's a dog in the fight. So, now well done to Nunny. And finally, I just want to mention quickly Stuart Matthews and Pip Howden. Scott, they took over this team 3-4 years ago from Playford City. Didn't have many players. They had me, which was a negative straight away. But they have turned this into a great culture, great team, and team that just is competitive every single year. And that's on the back of what they've set up. So to those two blokes, congratulations as coaches. And
well done. He's got a bit of Scottish in him. He's sort of a boat builder for sure. You can see that he's from the Northern Hemisphere there. Well done, lads.
Well done, Wiz.
They've come a long way from where they were when they started, as you said. And
yeah, it's terrific. So well done, boys. And yeah.
What about the Div 1s? What's happening with the finals?
Well, we do have first playing second at the end of the minor round in the grand final, which, you know, most times you'd say that is the way it should end up. We've got Henley. They beat West Torrens only 5-1 in the early game on Saturday. How's this, though? They beat them 14-2 in the second.
Oh,
so how's that
they
for a
took
statement?
the foot off the accelerator,
How's that for a statement? So they're in just super form. They're scoring almost 10 runs a game at the moment, Henley. So they'll be probably odds on to win. But they...
Henley's always good, aren't they?
Well, they got Souths on the weekend. I think that's a great matchup. Because
I'm going to put my money on Henley, I think.
I'm going Souths.
Yeah, that's good.
For the upset. I think they've got Grosjean, who's just ripping games apart. So... South, they played Adelaide. Adelaide actually won on the Saturday down there 2-1. So everyone was like, gee whiz, you know, South's got to win both Sunday. They did. So they won 3-1 in game 2. Took out game 3, if you don't mind. They finished with a bit of a flurry. They won 8-0 in the last one to walk in. So they're in a bit of form too. Look, I mean, you could flip a coin on this one. Henley South, fantastic matchup. It'll be interesting to see how this finishes.
West Beach,
both best of 3, obviously. Both teams, I did see on the internet, formed in 1980 and 1981 in the same season. So it's interesting that they come together in a grand final. Henley haven't won since 1996 and 1997 in Div 1. So it's been a fair time. Yeah. They've lost about 28 prelims in that time, but they'll and grand finals, but they'll haven't won since then. And South never tasted victory at Division 1 level. So they were beaten by Kensington in
1981. That's a fair while ago, isn't it? That's looking at the Kosciuszko snow scheme. That was one of the best years on record of
Port
snowfall.
Magpie supporters were happy in 80-81. They had a good
Nearly 3 metres of snow went through Kosciuszko that year. So 1982 was the worst, though. Isn't it a law of averages, everything you look at, eh?
Yeah.
Funny how it all works, isn't it?
Oh, it is. So, no. So we've got, as I say, South versus Henley. Should be a ripping grand final series. Can't be bothered driving down to West Beach, but I'll watch it on Game Changer and see how that turns out. But other than that, there was quite a big shock. There was a Division 3 side at Kensington that I was involved with. They won the flag last year. They basically had not lost a game until Saturday. Had a home prelim and got beaten 19-9 by West Torrens, so they're out.
Jeez, West Torrens again, eh?
So I think
Rutlands.
the
fucking Rutlands.
They're just an incredible club the way they do things. They always have success. They don't have a lot of
fucking
teams.
Tibbo's team, that one, old West Beach.
Well, that's
West Torrens.
possibly where it comes from. But, they're unbelievable the way they do it. Every year they got teams right through finals. The other one, I was talking to the president of Adelaide while we were out there on Saturday, and he said they've got 23 teams this year, if you don't mind, and 19 of them made finals. How
many, did they end up with any flags? Or?
They won the Division 4 flag. Obviously, they lost Division 6, but I don't know what else they've won. They're in the Division 1 women's grand final this Sunday against Woodville. I would think Woodville would get that comfortably, but Adelaide are in that. But, yeah, look.
Going back to local league just for a second, how'd the juniors end up on Sontag?
Murray Sontag Day up at Golden Grove.
Flags up there,
yeah, well, actually, a couple saluted. Gary Payne, Gavin's brother, Gary texted me and he told me that the under-16s and the under-18s have both gotten
There's UFOs over Washington.
Yeah, it was... Oh, God. Anyway, I haven't been drinking, but Gary Payne told me that they won the 16s and won the 18s. So that completed 4 flags up there for the Dodgers over the weekend. So that was a terrific effort. I don't know the scores.
Well done, everybody. We did get a chance. I personally got a chance to catch Gav up. I haven't seen Gav for a while, and
didn't speak to Gary.
No, I didn't see Gary, but he did take us for a walk round to the new batting tunnels.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
So
Thoughts?
Oh look, I personally think it needs to be called the. Do you really want to know what I think?
Yeah, go on.
I think it should be called the Prime Factory.
Ooh.
And then a lane gets issued to the three eligibles that each member that gets, and I think it's got to go to a vote over the beginning of the club to where we are today, and everyone puts a lane in, and three people get their name listed as one of the lanes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
The reason I called it the Prime Factory is that it's a factory of creating superstars. It's a shed. It's a factory.
Yeah.
It's a grounds root of making people better.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
And I thought the Prime Factory inside there would just. That's my idea. I'll
like
stick to that one.
I like it.
It's industrial. I'm from an industrial background, but it's not an arena. You know, we always talked about the Prime Arena. If it was about the stadium, then you'd say, yes, I'd call it the Prime Arena or the Prime Stadium like that. But because it's a shed, the Prime Factory.
I like that idea.
That
idea. I when someone asked me in the last couple of years what I think, I said I'd Prime Centre. Only because, it's a centre of... But I guess Prime Factory...
That's only one thing, mate.
That's where they're working out of... No. But coming to
if you
your
look
point...
at how I got there was it was about building people from the ground up.
Well, it's a factory of where Dodger kids are going to come out of there, isn't it?
There you go. So that was my mentality.
I like that. And then you have 3 lanes, Gavin, John, Payne...
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
After the great man himself. But, no, look, I don't know. Look, the thing was that when we were talking about the Prime, it would be named after Roger, so that I think that's going to happen. I think the thing that people were then saying, well, what do you do with the lanes? People are saying, well, there's always going to be someone that's going to be upset with being left out. Like you put it in, and Ian Smith says, well, hang on, I've been here for 30 years and played.
What about the big American Don Lane? I don't think he'll get his nose out of joint. He can't vote anyway, so he's...
So, I think he's below ground, so I'm not sure he's... I don't even think we care I don't even think we care what his feelings are, because I don't think he's got any. But, look, well...
No, well, his feelings will still be in his teeth, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know. Look, it's an interesting one because you want to do the right thing and you want to name it after some people that have done fantastic
and
things.
And there's a lot of people before us. There's a lot of water gone under the bridge.
Exactly. So, I mean, you could argue that, Steve Conry's done a lot for the place.
Sure,
So,
absolutely.
So... Do you have a Conry lane, or do you have a Bob? You'd have to have Bob in there somewhere.
I think so.
That is sure and certain. So then you're down to 2. Gavin Payne and the work that he's done, I think you've got to have a Gav lane. Is my personal feeling. So perhaps a Conry and a Payne, and then do you finish off with a Knees Wander? I think they possibly could be the 3 I'd look at. Besides a Pete Renfrey lane.
I think they're all good choices too.
But do you need to have a female lady in there as well, like a lady lane, like to represent the girls?
I believe you don't have to put a female in there for female's sake. No.
Okay.
I believe...
I do, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, well, you're a new age guy, right? So I get it. But look, if there was a standout, yeah, absolutely. I think if you look back in time, look, you could put the good old canteen lady,
Anne Christensen.
Maybe you're right there. Maybe there should be an Anne in there.
I just think, look.
Yes, no, I agree too, mate.
We tend to. I think that.
No. But if you look back
Yeah.
at the root of the sport, we're looking at the root of the sport. We're not looking at who contributes more up the club. You know what I mean?
Well, if you look
So
at those people,
if there was a female player, and
Yep.
I say this in respect to everybody, if they're over the last 40 odd years that this club's been going, or 1980, whatever it was,
91.
that if there was a standout female there of longevity that's been there for 20, 25, 30 years playing baseball, I could understand it. But you really can't give participation awards just because it's ethical. Yes, I'd put a Ann Christensen Lane in there for the fact of how much work she does around the club. But this is about baseball to me. And we can argue, we wouldn't even argue, this is just a fair discussion.
Yeah.
I love Ann Christensen to death, absolutely. She's got to be noted somewhere there. But she is already. But I don't know for baseball's sake that I would give her a lane just because she works hard around the club. There's lots of people that work hard around the club.
Yep.
And it's not there for a trophy, it's there for the kids. It's there for the players. People do donate their time that they all do.
Absolutely. But
And I think that you've got to look over the beginning of the club to where it is today, that I think you do have to respect the people that have got the club to where it is today.
And Anne is one of those in my opinion.
Well, she is to me as well.
Yeah.
She's there every single year and every single day of the week.
Years when I've been on the board where we haven't been able to fill that canteen and bar, which is so vital to the club, she's come out of nowhere. She's housed imports for, 27 years to help us out. She has been enormous to the running of the club now. So that's where what you're saying, and I agree with you, that's where the club's got to make a decision.
Sure.
Is it a baseball thing that we're naming, or is it an overall service to the club?
I think it is. I think when you get to stage 3, now we're at stage 1 at the moment.
Yep.
Obviously, there's stage 2, which is car park and everything else, and stage 3 is obviously going to be the new build.
Perhaps Anne gets a statue.
Or maybe that's what it is. But to me, look, absolutely, I love Anne, and I think she's an over contributor. She always has been. She does it out of the goodness for the people playing baseball.
Yes. So, and look,
But for the sake of baseball, and I think this Prime Factory, to me, is a reward for people to better their baseball.
Oh, absolutely. So, but, and look, it'll be up to the club to decide which way they wish to go.
Of course it will.
I think it's a great debate. So you could even say...
No, but I think I think you're going down for controversy. I think you're going down the wrong path.
Yeah, sure.
I think you need people just to vote. Not put it to... you don't have to put it to a debate. You just say, who would you like the lane to be called? Write it down on a piece of paper, and the top 3 people get the wishes from the people.
Yeah,
it's not a debate. It's not
there.
It's not there to segregate men and women and players and people that help out in the canteen and bar.
Yeah.
Now, if Ann Christensen gets 3 votes to be lane 1, no worries, mate. Tip my cap. It's the vote of the people.
Absolutely.
But I don't reckon it goes to a debate, because that's the wrong reason. It's not there to be debated. It's the wish of the people.
Yeah.
I believe that the club should then say, okay, this is the information come back. And that's even if you have to name the lanes. Maybe you don't even have to put a lane name on there.
Do you need to either? That was the next point I was going to make. If it's going to get that sticky...
I don't think it's getting sticky. No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, okay.
I think that...
You could even just leave the lanes and just, have the name...
I think you just...
oh, you have that one. Oh, I want me soft drink. You know what I drink?
I think you just put it out there. Do you think the lane should be named? Yes or no? There's the first vote. done at the beginning of the season next year? Do we name it something? If everyone comes back, no, we leave it alone. If the votes come back, yes, let's have a look at it. Let's not get tied down on this one. This one is purely a celebration. That
my pay grade.
It's got to that part. Gav, terrific to see you up there. You gave us a full walkthrough.
Yeah, thanks, Gav. That was great again. And
you showed us all the batting tunnels and how the...
And the thing that I love as well about this Whitey is that you see his shoulders go back and his chest comes out when he opens that thing.
Wait till the air conditioners rock up, mate.
He's pretty excited.
Once they duck those bad puppies through, that'll be good.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and you sort of think, well, he's pretty happy, man. And you know, one of the reasons why we just fought so hard was for people like Gav to get that, you know, have that feeling about himself. Like, you see that and you think, how terrific.
I think it's a reward. It's a reward for somebody's effort, isn't it? And for the amount of time he's put up there to now have the keys to the asylum, I think it's unreal. You know,
it's just I just see him walk around, his chest out and the shoulders are back.
Well, he's got a few more words coming out his mouth. I think the old factory's creating a vocabulary for him. So, no, it was very good to catch.
Yeah, thanks, Gav.
Catch up, Gav. It was a terrific.
We love you, big fella.
And boy, oh boy, isn't it a terrific place?
Oh, it's just
nice
amazing.
Wide lanes.
Bloody amazing.
You know, the curtains are heavy duty. Everything looks really
Best
good.
in Adelaide, mate. Best in Adelaide. I mean, look, you know, the Giants one down at West
that's
Beach.
A wider one again.
It's a wider one, and it's yeah, okay. So we're not going to compete with that. But gee whiz, I mean, if you think about it in terms of clubland, that is absolutely the best one in clubland by the length of the straight. So
good, and I hope that for all those people that get to use it.
Yeah,
and enjoy it and get better and better at your sport. Well done, well done. It's such a gift for everybody. So
I think you've come up with something, to be honest, today, and I know you do in every podcast. And this is why you are the great man that runs it. Factory, I like that. I like that. It's got that hidden sort of thing to it that you
took me ages to come up with it. It did. I went round and round, but never mind. It was one of those things where it was Murray Sontag yesterday, and I sort of did throw it around quite a bit with some red tins. And when I was moving the fridge, Factory came up, and I thought, oh yeah,
along with other F words.
Hey, let's wind up the behind the plate.
That was
here.
Behind the Plate. Thanks, folks. We'll give you. I know Whitey's in the Sunshine Coast getting a tan next weekend.
This Thursday, mate, and we're on.
So we'll give you an update when Whitey's back and we're doing show 98 as to how it's all rounded up for the season, I guess.
I reckon. Well done, mate. You've done it again. So well
Thank
done.
you.
Good stuff. Hey, we've got a few sponsors again. SOS Safety Signs. Jason Wright and Chris, the boys down there on that'll do Mullers Road.
I want them to
That's
keep
enough.
going.
Turn them off. Mullers Road. Don't do it again. I'm going to have to take that
How well is this
windscreen
new prop going?
wiper away from you. Well done, Bob. You've created a monster.
Thanks, Bob. Not used to long things.
Well done, SOS Safety Signs. You guys keep doing a great job down there. Ardo Print down at Mile End there at Theberton. We've just had a whole load of shirts printed off today.
Oh, geez, they look bloody great.
Old Clarence Lobo, thanks, mate. You've done
Clarence,
it again.
You've done an amazing job. They look bloody great. So
they certainly make sort of a couple of ordinary guys look good. So, we've gone down and picked them up today.
Very much so.
They're the latest Milne Road Studio tops, and also the us two rat bags there with our jet fighter tops on. God. So, no, a lot of fun.
Thanks,
they do look good. So, Hellfire down in Tasmania, you know the spill.
Our favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. Make
Our
sure you get down to Tassie and, hey, get a crate of vodka up. Good old potatoes down there at Hellfire.
I cannot wait to get down there now.
You've got to get down
there.
Week. It's probably still snowing down there now. It's that far south.
I'd walk in with my new T-shirt on.
It's surprising how hilly it is.
Right. Whole of Tassie, isn't it?
Yeah, as you start to head north,
Where are they located, Ash? Give everyone a
in the middle there, in the middle and to the west and to the east. It's really like a thorax there. It's like the centre of the rib cage, and
right.
Yeah, mate, you can do some super walks up there. You can get lost and freeze to death up there. It's a fantastic place.
Make sure your GPS is past 2014.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to walk it twice, do you?
No, you got Mount Wellington the wrong side. That was a pain in the proverbial doing that. So anything after 2014, you're right.
Yeah, get a rent a car. Yeah, go round the joint there.
Have a go. We did it.
Watch out for the big white towers there.
Yeah,
They've got speed cameras there now that sort of get you probably 500 or 600 metres before you realise they're looking at you. So you got to be a little bit careful. They're creeping in, but I think they've got the new stadium being built down there soonish as well, out of timber. They're going to use all the Tasmanian oaks or something.
What happens when it rains?
That'll be on the inside.
Oh, okay, righto.
The outside will probably still have a bit of tin on it, I'm sure. Who knows?
Is that they're the Tassie Devils? They're starting next year. That should be interesting.
It'd be interesting to see how that goes.
They'll beat Port.
Is it ready to go next year?
Oh, the VFL side is. So they're going to play in the VFL as a precluder to entering the AFL after the year after. So they'll be in the VFL next year. They'll beat Port.
Yeah.
Well, anyone will.
Well, we won't go into the AFL just yet because it's only round one.
Wait till baseball finishes.
Everyone sort of wanks on a fair bit about round one. You know, it's like the end of the year if you don't win round one. Fucking hell, like, get over it. You've still got 24 rounds to go, haven't you? And
my daughter and I, Millie, we were sitting there watching it, yelling and screaming in the first quarter because we thought, hello, this is good. By the last quarter, I was looking at when baseball was due to start again in October the 15th, and I thought, cannot wait for that because that. Anyway, it's going to be a long.
The belt. Just let what comes into the screen.
Long bloody season. Anyway, we won't talk about it.
No, it doesn't make you feel any better, does it?
What other sponsors we got?
Who's left on that one at the moment?
Should we mention Gary again? Charalambus? Is he
I did see Gary today. Yeah, he's shot 21 and 22 on the weekend.
Out of 25?
Out of 25. And he's saying they've changed the trajectories too up to 45 degrees. So those...
no idea what that means.
Well, there's 3 locations that they shoot they propel the rabbit out.
Yes.
So
they shoot rabbits.
Live rabbits, mate. So they sling them around the neck and fling them into the air. So there are certain trajectories that they are flung out at. And now I believe they've adjusted it up to 45. So
with petrol going up, would they have enough rabbits?
I don't know. They might have mixed them with toasties. But at this stage, they've been flung out at 100 kilometres an hour. They're pretty quick. So apparently the national track has said it's got to change. It's too easy. There's too many people hitting 25 out of 25.
Right. So
and if you go down and see it, you're surprised that they even hit it. Like it's bang, bang.
Yeah.
So, but he's doing good. He was looking good today. And, he took on a great big 3 metre high job there today, 5 metres opening. Yes. Had to hip all the ceilings up and all the verandas up. And
perhaps they stop feeding the rabbits and they'll be thinner. They'll be a smaller target. I don't know. What happens there? I don't know. No idea. So that's our sponsors. Thank you, folks. We love you. Great shirts as well. Can't wait to show people.
Yeah, well done, Clarence. It's great being involved down there at Ardo Print.
What he's done with those is
he knocked us up quickly for us, and they're all on beautiful AS colour stuff. And the ink that he uses, he's got a brand new machine there that prints it out on some 90 gram in reverse, and then you heat press that straight onto a pre-vitamin garment, and bang, on it goes. It's amazing.
What's a pre-vitamin garment?
Well, they inject the material so that it absorbs it better, and the stickers go on better. But
Nice
if you feel
material
them,
shirts too,
if you feel them, they don't even feel like they just feel like they're paint.
Yeah, I did before.
They're beautiful.
And the design he's done.
Well done,
and,
Clarence.
and your designs are amazing as well. Your the stuff you come up with is very good. So
This last lot looks pretty cool.
I think what we might even do perhaps next show. Do you reckon? Show a couple and see if
we'll have to show some white glass stuff off. Some
White Roo
stuff.
You're okay.
So anyway, it's Monday Arvo.
Yeah, it's
couple of
Monday
beers in.
Arvo. But I guess we got 10 minutes or so. Or
What
5
about
minutes to
on
wrap
the
up.
bus this week?
Yeah, I was going to say, what are we going to look at on the bus? Let's do that. We got some feedback on Saturdays, when we were sitting up there. People going, well, I like the idea of that. So we thought we'd come up now. I don't know if we've got 10 people to get on there, so we're going to do 5 each, is it? Is that how you want to run this little segment? Is that how we'll do this? Or you like?
I think you keep going until you've run out.
Righto. Well, you kick
But
us
you've
off.
got to-
Have you got anyone in mind?
Well, you've got to find a driver each week, don't you?
So
I always
state
think
election
that
this week.
I think that the pretty people get to drive the bus.
Yeah, so Ashton Hearn,
That's right.
because she'll need a job after this Saturday.
So we've got a parliamentarian driving the bus.
Well, we're in election week. You got to, don't you? So, and she's good looking. I don't know. I think she'll need a new job after Saturday. So we'll go with her. I don't know.
Bus driver, yeah.
Who would you have as your money taker? Do we put the paymaster on the
I
bus?
think the paymaster needs to be on there frequently.
I think the paymaster's got to be.
I think he's a regular, actually. I think he'll be in it every week.
Well, even when people tell him not to show up, he does. I've seen that quite often. People not invite him to things, and
Well,
he still
4
rocks
from
up.
5, he's probably got the entitlement,
He's-
hasn't he?
He
But,
just rocks up to things, and people don't want him to, but he does. So
but I think he's still up there. No,
I think he's on the bus. We'll put him on for his 4 for 5.
I think the paymaster stays up there. I think this week too. I think with people that excelled, I reckon Greg Rogers is on there this week.
Greg gets a. I'll put Greg on there.
Greg Rogers, he'll be looking after the. Well, we had Gary Charalumbus on there last week. We might have.
Nicky Fowler, I think, for Courage Under Fire.
All right, the lefty.
I think we put Nicky Fowler on there. And the other thing is that Scott and Nick are very close. So I saw them in Embrace quite a few times after their win on Saturday. So I think they'll enjoy being on the bus together. So who else can we've got a few males on there. We've got Ashton, but who else can we go? Female, would we put Nick and Nichols and Payne on there, Michaela?
Nope.
No?
They were on there last week. We don't
So
want...
they're left at the stop?
Yeah, no, I just think... Yeah, they're at the stop. They're at Clemzig or
They're at Clemzig.
Paradise. They would be subject to
Don't get a Paradise.
to win.
The way they look after that. Anyway, yeah, so Clemzig, they're stuck at Clemzig. Who else do we have? Well, let's get a couple of girls on. Who do you reckon?
Whitney Houston, we can bring her back from the bathtub.
I was going to say, she'll be next to Don Lane. Perhaps we put Don Lane on with Whitney Houston.
Well, we could have maybe a deceased bus this week.
Well, we could. People that have
Like you
passed.
still need the driver and the money taker.
Well, Ashton will die. Ashton will die. She'll drive. Then you got the paymaster, Nicky Fowler, Greg Rogers. So we're loaded up with Div
All right,
6.
so we got security set up out the front.
Yep.
We could have. All right, let's make it a deceased bus this week.
Yeah. So, well, actually, do we take the others off? No, I think we'll still leave them on. They deserve to be.
No, leave them up the front because they still got to take their money and drive the bus anyway.
And they deserve to be there. So let's deceased. So you've said Whitney Houston,
Maybe it's a musical bus. Maybe we put Elvis on there as well.
Elvis. He was my favourite as a kid.
He was a Virgo. He was born in August, I
Michael
think.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson will be on the bus.
Yeah, he would with his monkey because his monkey died as well. So that's you'd have to have
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Did you know Bubbles died of AIDS?
He did not.
He did.
He wasn't HIV.
Was he not?
No.
I thought that's what they said allegedly.
He got done for monkeying around. That's not killed him.
I thought he.
He got hung over the balcony.
I thought he had AIDS. Anyway,
he wasn't
I read that
HIV.
somewhere there.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, allegedly. All right. So Michael
Allegedly
Jackson,
for sure. Michael
Whitney. Who else are we going with? Someone that's died. Kurt Cobain. That'd be fun.
Kurt Cobain did come up because he would be...
Yeah, that'd be fun.
fairly gothy up the back there, wouldn't he?
Yep, we need another female that's passed away.
Who's the...
Mariah Carey? I think she's still with us.
The very heavy drug taker years and years ago.
Right, there's been a few of them.
Won't you mind me?
A new Madame Rain.
What was her name?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know either.
Anyway.
But, there were some pretty heavies early on.
Janis Joplin?
Winehouse.
Oh, Amy Winehouse. Now, yes, she liked Panadol, allegedly. So, so
very allegedly.
So we've got, what a bus this is. Kurt Cobain, Michael Jackson, Elvis, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
Gee, there's a few Panadols going around, isn't there?
Jeez.
Sheeskis.
Do we put the Prime Master on there just to keep them all in check?
The Godfather?
Yeah.
The Godfather. Yeah, I think he's got to be on there. I think
we put the Prime Master on there.
I think people would like that. I don't think he would. I think he'd go, what have you... He'd turn around to you and I and go, well, geez, you blokes, what have you done? But anyway, we'll
put the Prime Master?
We need to put him on. What a great bloke he was.
We could put the Magic Man on there. Maybe the Magic Man gets on the
Magic.
bus.
There's no, obviously, Panadols with Magic, but there's certainly some red tins. We'd need to make sure the fridge is full for him to have a go.
You'd have to put some good Eskies on there to make sure.
I tell you what, Roger would have a confused look on his face with those ones on there that we've just given him. I reckon he'd sit there in confusion most of the afternoon. But I think that could do the bus for today. I think we're going down a pretty interesting path here.
Well, it's funny how we got there, really. But
yeah. Who any more? Let's go one more. Who do you reckon?
We go one more each for...
yeah, sure. So it's got to be a deceased person.
Oh, mate. You got to quickly find them now because we're up to 56
minutes. All right,
minutes.
quick. I reckon...
What about some actors?
I was going to say Kevin Crease. No, anyway...
what about the guy that... was out of the blue and out of the good-looking bloke, blue eyes, blonde hair. What was his name?
Oh, I can't think of his name.
He was out of all the car ones.
Yeah, you've got me now.
He was a good-looking rooster. We could have put him on there.
I don't know. I think we're flogging a dead horse here, to be honest.
No, we're not.
All right. Actually, dead horses. I'm going to go with one. Maccabee Diva, one of my favourite horses.
Really?
I love Maccabee Diva.
Is she gone?
She died about 2-3 months ago.
Oh, it's the first horse we've had on the bus.
I think and that's why I'm going there. I think we need to have a horse on. Maccabee. I loved Maccabee Diva. In fact, I even bought a hat one day with a racing pattern on it. God knows what I've done with it. All right, come on, you need one more. Who have you got? I've got Maccabee Diva. What a lineup this is.
Look, we might put the Draftsmans on there as well. We might put old Dazzler on there.
Yes.
He'll be up there with his whiskey, so we'll put the great man up there.
Why not? What a lineup.
He'll be up there telling them how to drive anyway, so...
and I don't know how
he
the
used to drive so
up.
close to cars on the side of the road.
Oh, did he?
Fucking scare the shit out of me. Yeah, absolutely. But
that made him nick him.
He was a good squash player, mate.
Yeah.
He certainly trained a few of the radio people around that are still currently going. So
we'll give him a.
Anyway,
well, what a bus that was! My God.
This has been another Milne Road Studios production.
Thank you, Ashman. What a great session. That was a really good session. I enjoyed that today.
Shaun, 16th of March, mate.
Really
it's running away. We're on the way to Easter.
Yeah, really enjoyed that today. Thanks,
mate. Everybody. It's been a Monday session again, and well done to the winners and grinners, and we'll have a bit of R&R on the Sunshine Coast, and we'll come back in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, Shawnee.
Thanks, Ashman. Love you, mate.
You too, mate.
Great session. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.